Well, the Orkney Games weren't, of course, the only sporting event with a royal audience at the weekend. Prince William and Kate were at Wimbledon, of course, with Prince George and Princess Charlotte. Let's get more on all of that and loads of other really big stories with royal editor Russell Myers. Good morning to you. Now, I'm going to talk about your exclusive on the front of the Mirror in a minute, but look, let's just give us a roundup of what we've been seeing this weekend. We've been waiting to see them, haven't we, at Wimbledon?
Yeah, we have. Good morning, Manfred. Well, we had been hoping, I think, that the Princess of Wales would be well enough to attend Wimbledon. Of course, she is the patron of the All England Tennis Club, and she really, really enjoys going to Wimbledon. Why wouldn't you, with weather like this that we've been having? But she was at the men's final yesterday. What a family affair as well. She brought Prince William, Prince George, and Princess Charlotte along with her, and she attended the women's final on Saturday as well. So I think that is good news for Kate. You know, she's been speaking about what a roller coaster of emotions she's had over the last few months, saying that she had to put a brave face, or that she felt she had to put a brave face on things after her treatment and recovery. But it was a really sweet moment she had with one of the mascots, a little girl called Lydia, telling her, don't be nervous, just take things in your stride, which I thought was a nice touch for Kate after the weekend.
Right, so we've got this exclusive on the front of the Mirror, which is your story. A royal reconciliation between the King and Prince Harry. But you've got a bit more on this, haven't you? Because one of my questions was, well, this has been leaked. I mean, who does this leak serve more?
Yeah, it's an interesting situation. Last Wednesday, it was revealed in the Mail on Sunday over the weekend that the King's senior representative, a chap called Tobin Andrea, and Prince Harry's two senior representatives, his communications chiefs, one in the US, Meredith Maines, and Liam Maguire in the UK, have met with each other. And this is sort of a possible precursor to Harry and his father, the King, getting together. Of course, we remember just a few months ago, Prince Harry was speaking about a potential reconciliation that he was up for. Whether the rest of the family feel like that remains to be seen, because, of course, it's been a couple of years now, or even over a couple of years, that he's sort of been appearing on Netflix series, interviews with Oprah Winfrey, his book, and that was pretty heavy for the rest of the family to deal with. So, this is not a normal family, of course it isn't. And Harry would no doubt have to make an appointment to see his father. And, his relationships with his family is pretty much on the floor at the moment. But could this be the olive branch that he's been looking for? I think that both sides, we know, that sanctioned this meeting, and this could be the start of something new for both of them.
And you're saying in your piece today that the King would never have allowed this to happen had he not consulted with William. But it feels like the rift between William and Harry is something different and perhaps harder to reconcile than the rift between father and son. That's the take I'm getting from what you've written today? Yes,
absolutely. I think that the King has not shied away from the fact that he loves both his sons equally. That's always been the mood music from Buckingham Palace. However, he's had an awful lot to deal with over the past year and a half. He was struck down with cancer last February, which is when Prince Harry saw him last. I mean, extraordinary turn of events. For Prince William, I think it's an awfully long road back for Prince Harry. The trust is not there. Other members of the family have certainly told him he definitely needs to stop giving broadcast interviews, writing books, criticising the family at every given opportunity if he wants to get back some sort of relationship with his father. Let's not forget the King is 76. He's undergoing cancer. I think that he doesn't need the grief of Harry sort of criticising the family from all the way over in California. But for Prince William, I think Prince Harry's made his bed, so to speak.
Yeah, and the Invictus Games you mentioned are in the UK in, is it 2027? So the idea that Harry would be here, probably with Meghan and maybe even his children, for this big event, and none of the royal family turn up would be sort of bizarre. So I suppose this is the slow burn to that, is it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it would be a touch embarrassing for Harry and the rest of the family, because they should be supporting an incredible cause that he started back in 2014. He's gone around the world. It's changed thousands and thousands of ex-servicemen and women's lives. And I think that for Prince Harry, it needs to take the sting out and the emotion out of things a lot of the time. And potentially this meeting is the sort of the green shoots of a new relationship. So let's watch his space.
Yeah, and before you go, some details about Donald Trump's second state visit have come out.
Well, this will be with great fanfare. We saw Donald Trump speaking about it in glowing terms, calling it a fest for the ages, like nobody's ever seen before. I mean, these things are normally fairly formulaic. We've just had the French state visit with Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte Macron. But in September 17th to 19th, it will be at Windsor Castle. Trump and Melania will be staying at Windsor Castle with the King and Queen. So no doubt we'll be seeing some protests on the streets, and some people won't be happy about it, but I'm sure Donald Trump will be.
Let's hope he doesn't steal the limelight like he did with the Chelsea team. We saw, I think the team were... Go on, just explain this picture.
Well, pretty unsavoury scenes yesterday. You saw some of the players after winning the Club World Cup in the United States, Trump getting in on the action, and as he normally does. And some of the players were saying, what is he doing there? But you know, you can't trust Trump most of the time, can you? So not one to miss a photo opportunity.
Right, super stuff. Thank you so much, Russell. Lovely to see you. Oh, hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel where we upload new videos every single day. Click here if you're interested in this video or head to the homepage for more amazing content.